Let's go. Here's a photograph.
First item on the agenda are the minutes from February 21st.
Motion should be just so.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from last week, February. Any discussion, any questions? All in favor say aye. Nick, would you go ahead, please?
Financial ending February 29, 2012, total checking cash, $2,891,834.32. Taxes receivable, $61,694.01. Prepaid insurance, $2,417.94. Depreciable, total fixed assets, $6,479,835.40. Cash in the medical library fund, $15,989. Surplus certificate, $38,994.52. Total assets, $9,490,577.11. Reserves for taxes uncollected, $61,694.01. Total equity of $9,428,883.07. Any questions on the balance sheet? Next is check detail. State comptroller, this is the UPL transaction for ETMC. It's a withdrawal of $233,722.98. Direct TV of 106.23, Windstream 104.52, line fee of $833.30, membership ads of $280. Any questions? Deposit detail. Check from ETMC for the standard monthly payments of $214,000, $2,419.54, and $4,733.99. Taxes received of $40,520.16. Here is the reverse of that transaction of EPL of $233,722.98, and checking interest on the checking account of $65.43. Profit and loss for the month of February, revenue of $47,740.38. Housing expenses of $490.75. For a net income of $45,996.70. Year to date, which is October through February 2012, $314,960.62. Profit and loss versus the budget. Versus the budget. The EMS rent is still a problem. The guy pays quarterly, sort of, and that's why it's under budget, $900. Residential, that's the EMS rent, sorry. The residential rental is over budget, $2,000. Interest income is down $10,439, and tax district revenue is above budget, $129,265.85. Year to date, the revenue is over budget, $170,421.66. Any questions? Cash in bank is $2,891,834.32. All the CDs are drawing the same interest of 1.24%. There is one maturing April 21st, 2012. Is there any input from the board about what to do?
You'll remember maybe a year ago that one came and presented to us some ideas about public entities, investments, what they can do. Do you all remember what I'm talking about, John? I don't remember her name, but
We we talked about getting it back, and then a presentation to us, and y'all are interested in that, I'll arrange it for next month.
The rates are getting 1.24, but what are they now? You may know it. Deputy, you know?
Probably better,
I mean,
under one.
under percent. I mean, it would seem like it would be an appropriate thing fiscally to, if there is an option for public entities to invest in that has enhanced return, that would be good, prudent management of the money.
Well, I'll call and see if he's coming next week. What is next week, Steve?
Next meeting? Next meeting will be,
It'll be before this
It will be.
is due.
it'll be March, no, third is, yeah, third is the 17th of April.
Okay. 17, 12. I'll see if she can go. We got a short presentation.
And it's not due till like the 21st?
That's right.
And let me ask you just from knowledge, if we go past the due date, it just continues running like it is that correct? Or-
It would renew, there's a 10-day grace period. If you did want it to renew, we just tell them not to renew. Okay, it was just, you're not,
So we would actually have to be in the end of the month?
right.
Any questions of Dick on the financial report? Entertain a motion to approve.
I'll move for you. Review the financial. I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, aye? Any opposed? Okay, the next item is something that Dick inadvertently put on there before he and I discussed it, and I haven't had a chance to go over the items that are involved here, so we will put this off to a future meeting.
Emergency medical. Mention.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but it's just something I have to research.
Houston, Texas, you don't know.
Okay, we'll talk about that right now.
ETMC Crockett, sorry.
Well, I want to update on the construction. I believe each time we met, we talked a little bit about that. And, I'd invite anyone to go back there and look. Right now, it's starting to take shape a little bit where they've got the metal stud walls up. Like me, I don't have a lot of spatial orientation, so I need those gauges to show me where the rooms are going to be and how large they're going to be. So those are already up. I did want to mention the VCT tile is removed in the hallway right in front of what we used to call the old Station 1, all the way down to ICU. And that coincides with the demolition of all of those rooms that were on the right-hand side of that hallway. That will be part of the OR. They've removed all those rooms, so it looks a little funny if you go down that way, and it's a little bit distracting, but it's, construction in progress. Yeah, it's construction in progress. So, the other thing is I wanted to mention, because they asked me to mention that there have had people go through there, and that's okay. I mean, they're just as proud to show it off as we're proud to show it to someone. But they ask, because it's a hard hat area that you put on a hard hat, and they have them there for you that are on a table. And so you have to put on a little funny hat when you go in there. And they ask you to do that for them just for their insurance purposes. But they would like to show it to you. That there is some debris, because they are, the demolition is in there partly, so they kind of ask you to stay out of those areas. But all the new area, you feel free to walk through. So, but it's looking good. It's a lot of work. It's done good.
Does that actually cover both of those items?
Yes.
5 and 6? Okay. Lease committee report from Ms. Rockman.
We did have a meeting, I believe it was last week.
It was.
And two things that came out of the meeting. One was, I would like the board's approval to get Chris Van Derhoff with Aldrich Abstract to research the property owned by the hospital, just so that we know what belongs to us and what belongs to ETMC for the records. So, anybody have a problem with that?
I think we, since we'd be spending